Hey everyone, happy Thursday and thanks for joining us on Cronkite Sports Now. We've got some groundbreaking sports stories for you today, so let's dig right in. Today on Cronkite Sports Now, the Suns break ground on their new training facility. GCU soccer brings diversity to the pitch. And an inside look at federal fitness with the FBI. These stories and more coming your way on Cronkite Sports Now. Another busy weekend ahead for Arizona sports. I'm your host, Brady King. Let's start with the most recent hot topic, the Suns. They will continue their homestand tonight as they host the Hawks inside Talking Stick Resort Arena. But yesterday, Robert Sarver, James Jones, and company played host as they unveiled a new training facility on 44th and Camelback. The facility will provide new practice courts, locker rooms, and a players' lounge. Construction of the new training facility is being funded as a part of the $235 million stadium deal the city of Phoenix agreed to in January, a deal that District 6 Councilman Sal DeCiccio originally voted against, though he now sees how this deal could potentially benefit the city.
This is going to be an amazing project. It's a world-class project with the Phoenix Mercury, the Phoenix Suns together, and it's something that I think the entire city is going to be proud of. They've got an investment of over $45 million into our community, but the investment's not just in the building itself, it's also into the people.
Construction at the new facility is scheduled to be completed by August 2020, and the Suns won't be the only ones to utilize the facility, as it will also be used by the Phoenix Mercury. Now, ASU legend and New England Patriots wide receiver Nikhil spent his bye week in Tempe rooting on his former teammates in ASU's loss to USC. Cronkite News reporter Scotty Gange caught up with him at halftime as he was recognized on the Jumbotron.
How cool is it for you to watch your former teammates balling out today?
It's amazing. Those guys have put in so much work. We've gone through so much together, blood, sweat, and tears. So just to see them going out there and producing the way they are, it's just great.
When you have the time to look back on your ASU career now with everybody in this sold-out crowd, what does it really remind you of being here? What is that emotions like for you?
Just unforgettable memories. You know, my last few games in the stadium, I was crying just because it was just so emotional for me. This place means the world to me, so just being back is just amazing.
You're a legend, Nikhil.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Nikhil Harry, everybody.
Now, ASU could use some of those good vibes as they hit the road to Oregon State this weekend. After 3 straight losses, the Sun Devils are sitting at 4th place in the Pac-12 South and need to take down the Beavers to renew their confidence and to reach bowl eligibility. Kickoff is set for Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Now, moving on to another kind of football, the coaches of GCU men's soccer team traveled from Cyprus to England to recruit some of the best players for their program. Kiana Wallenk went to GCU to learn more about foreign-born players adjusting to the climate and the NCAA rules on the pitch.
For many athletes, going out of state to play a sport and chase their dreams could be difficult. But for 14 of the soccer players at Grand Canyon University, leaving their home country becomes a leap of faith into the unknown.
I'm in the path of sacrificing right now because I want to have a great future. So I'm kind of setting that aside. Even if it's hard, I'm kind of setting it aside.
For a lot of these players, traveling to America was exciting, but nothing could prepare them for the heat that Arizona offers.
First of all, the heat is very hot here. It took me a while to get used to. I came out a month early to get used to it.
Even the guys that came from warm countries couldn't believe the intensity of that scorching hot Arizona heat.
First days that we came here, it was like, I think you could boil an egg on our back or something. It was too hot.
Despite the heat being an extreme adjustment for a lot of these players, these guys come ready to compete every day.
They are players that can step in and play right away, and that's the key.
Fired up and ready to compete, these international players also have to learn the new game of soccer away from home. NCAA soccer calls for different rules and takes a toll on their bodies due to the amount of games per season.
But it's the adjustment to NCAA soccer because they're not playing NCAA soccer anywhere else but here, and so the numbers of substitution, number of games back-to-back, it really takes a lot out of these players.
Despite having to adjust to the changes in the game, players are excited to come to GCU because of the NCAA experience and the atmosphere that the school provides.
I love the stadium. It's huge, and the fans too. They go crazy in every game, and I love that.
Also because I wanted to look for the best level I could find in a university, and Division I is the best.
After winning the WAC conference last year, the team set the standard high. With a chip on their shoulder, the team is excited and ambitious to accomplish something much greater this season.
Going to the Nationals, I think we can be ambitious. We have a good team, we have a good fighting spirit. We can accomplish a lot of things, both individually and as a collective group.
In Phoenix, Kiana Wallenk, Cronkite News.
With nearly half of the team consisting of international players, the Lopes hope they can continue their success this season with a group full of diversity. And this just in, the FBI is looking to hire 1,000 special agents nationwide this year. They are encouraging anyone interested to apply. Cronkite News reporter Mackenzie Pavicic was out at Grand Canyon University yesterday to see what it takes. And well, we haven't seen her since, so she may have become a special agent and didn't tell us.
So you want to be a special agent in the FBI? Well, get ready for one of the longest and most strenuous job interviews of your life. Before you even get to the more traditional parts of the interview, you have to pass a physical fitness test. And it's no walk in the park. I should know.
We never know what's going to happen. We never know who we might encounter. We never know what situation we might be in. If you do get engaged with criminals who are very aggressive, you need to be able to handle yourself, defend yourself, and defend those around you.
Participants are awarded points based off their performance, and while a perfect score is 40, only 12 points are needed to pass the fit test.
Even when you think you've reached that minimum score, go beyond that. Don't come out here prepared just to do the minimum. Come out here to do the maximum.
It all starts with 60 seconds of sit-ups, then a 300-meter sprint, followed by as many push-ups as you can do, and then a 1.5 mile run. And with just 5 minutes break in between each event, well, things get a little tough.
While my score of 8 isn't high enough to make me a special agent today, I received some advice from across the board that will help me come back next time a little stronger.
Prepare and train, continue to train.
Anyone can apply to become a special agent. In fact, the Bureau looks for diversity in its applicants in their previous careers, gender, and ethnicity.
This is not just your typical from the military, from the police department, you go here. Absolutely not. We have people who are HR reps, we have teachers, lawyers, but anyone who has an interest in this can hit apply.
And to make it even easier, the FBI has launched an app to help people prepare for the fit test.
We have an app, FBI Fit Test app. It's a little blue icon, free, designed by the FBI to help you.
The FBI encourages anyone interested in the Bureau to download the app and check out FBI.gov for extra resources on how to best be the perfect fit for the job. In Phoenix, I'm Mackenzie Pavicic, Cronkite News.
The need for agents is the result of a hiring freeze in the late 90s. With the career of a special agent lasting about 20 years, there's an increasing number of positions opening up for those who can make the cut. Now that's a wrap on this Thursday edition of Cronkite Sports Now. For Arizona sports stories from around the valley, visit the Cronkite Sports tab on arizonasports.com. And as always, for the top Arizona news stories, head over to our website at cronkitenews.azpbs.org. And be sure to tune in tonight at 5 p.m. on Arizona PBS for our nightly newscast. On behalf of the entire Cronkite Sports Now crew, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, same time, same place.